She is out of her mind if she thinks her claim of deleted text messages will save her from the public opinion. I wonder what it's like to have a conversation with this woman. That's from Queen of the Unsullied. Welcome back, everybody. In today's video, we're going to be continuing on the Blake and Justin drama. This is from Not Today 2525, and they're right. She clearly had a thing for him, and that's where so much of this stems from. I will die on this hill. I think she genuinely hated him. He didn't kiss her ass or submit to Sean Levy. He didn't know Taylor Swift's discography, apparently his worst offense. And he didn't tell her that she was the worst, the hottest woman in the world when she was complaining about her weight. Blake kisses him, unscripted, was to me a power move and a reminder that she was in charge. She was the director who can do whatever she wanted. Continuing on, it is from AA Sorrow. You're right. Justin was a lose-lose situation. If he refused to do so, she was going to screech. It was a retaliation. If he participated in the kisses, she would flip the narrative and accuse him of being a creep. The poor fella just had to take it from that hag. He also didn't fawn over Ryan Reynolds with rewrite, and that must have hurt Reynolds' little maximum ego. Empty Pages turn writes. She also improvised grabbing her co-star's crotch and smacking Enda Kendrick's butt without permission in ACF, so that tracks too. And Ryan Reynolds grabbed and groped Olivia Wilde's breast. Blake and Ryan are the true sexual predators in this case. Humble Network 7653 continues on. In addition, Lively initiated unchoreographed kissing on multiple occasions. She did so during a scene when Baldani's character proposed to a character in a hospital room. She also initiated 8 unscripted kisses during a scene in the hallway hospital. She initiated 1 kiss in the scene, and there were 8 takes. She added these kisses without discussion or express permission from Baldani. We move on to Spacey JC. I find it interesting that they settled on the same day that many of Jed Wallace and Melissa Nathan's high-profile clients' names were set to be released. Anyone else find that interesting? This is also the same night that Met Gala was on, when news of the settlement will not be on top story. Like I said, these things tend to settle last minute. Both sides start to realize the full cost of the trial and are more willing to make a deal. Speaking on the trial, Keenan Fragan writes, "The trial would have been a circus, probably best for everyone involved. This ends now. Instead of going to trial, they said, it ends with us. Sorry, I had to." Lokaji adds, "With the settlement, it is unlikely that we find out anything else. I'm sure that's why they did it." Inanimate Object adds, "Given what we know about Birth already, I'm fine with that. Baldani is a creep. The things he admitted to doing were creepy. And even though Lively is not a great person, plantation wedding and all that, no one deserves to be sexually harassed and made to feel uncomfortable at work." Last but not least, MCFW31 writes, "In a carefully crafted joint statement released on Monday, the parties expressed their feelings about moving on. Quote, the end product of the movie, It Ends With Us, is a source of pride to all of us who work to bring it to life. Raising awareness and making a meaningful impact in the lives of domestic violence survivors and all survivors is a goal that we stand behind. We acknowledge the process presented challenges and recognize concerns raised by Miss Lively deserve to be heard. We remain firmly committed to a workplace free of improprieties and unproductive environments. It is our sincere hope that this brings closure and allows all involved to move forward constructively and in peace, including a respectful environment online." So that'll be all for today's video. They're definitely not going to get a respectful environment online. If you like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.